Hey y'all, so I just graduated high school in May and I had just a couple of tips to give you, advice, pointers to get through high school. Some of you might be already in high school, some of you might be going into high school in August or whenever you start school, so hopefully these tips help you a little bit and hopefully there might be a couple of them that you actually haven't heard before, so let's just get into it. Number one, don't bring a lunch that has to be microwaved. The microwave lines at high school are ridiculous and you could literally spend 20 of the 30 allotted minutes that you get standing in the line trying to microwave your food, and it's just not worth it. Bring sandwiches or cold cuts or have your mama make you a lunch. I don't care, do whatever, but don't rely on the microwaves. No matter how lame it seems, you aren't too cool to participate in school spirit stuff. Participate in homecoming, do the dress up days, go to games, do all of the fun things, pep rallies, everything like that, because if you don't, you're just gonna regret it. And like, I've never been to a school event and then I was like, oh my gosh, that was so dumb, I can't even believe I went to this. Like, okay, well, some of our pep rallies were pretty bad, but for the most part, like, they're fun and it's what you make it. If you have a good attitude, it's gonna be fun, and if your friends have a good attitude about it, you're gonna have a good time. If you have to take PE and someone yells duck, seriously duck, because there will be 12,000 simultaneous games going, like different sports, just like headed towards your face. You should just do it. Learn. Train yourself now. Pay attention when it's picture day. Write it down, put it on your planner, be prepared, because I cannot tell you how many times I showed up for school looking awful and it was picture day. It's not fun, and you'll look back at those yearbooks 10 years from now and you'll still look bad. If you're a car rider and get picked up from school, make sure you get in the right car and not as strangers. Not that that's ever happened to me. One day someone will be your best friend and the next day they might go and stab you in the back, and honestly, that's high school. If you have to ride the bus, make sure to bring an iPod to listen to, because I was always the last person on the bus and I spent a good 2 hours of my entire day on the bus and it wasn't fun. So make sure that you bring some music or homework or something to do when you're on there. Keep up with textbooks and library books. Lost fees and late fees are a very, very real thing. I learned my lesson the hard way 4 years in a row. I guess I never really did learn my lesson, but keep them up. Keep up with what you do with them, because you can end up spending a lot of unnecessary money on losing books. Keep in mind that at lunch on the very first day of school, wherever you sit, that will be your seat for the rest of the year, so choose wisely. The cost of your clothing should never come up in casual conversation. And throughout your high school career, remember that you're not alone, that everyone, any kind of fear you're having, any excitement you're feeling, everything like that, everyone else around you is experiencing it as well. So keep that in mind. You have people around you that can support you, that know exactly what you're going through, so just remember you're not alone. Bye, y'all!